Hello and welcome to Game Time with Sarge. Coming back with you, Game 4 right here of EoT versus Zephyr in the Nexon Sponsorship League NSL Season 3. This is the actual finals of the winner's bracket, which I have not mentioned yet, but so far Zephyr's down 2-1. They took the first game pretty commandingly from what I could tell, and since then they have not had an answer to EoT. EoT, same two bans they've banned the past two games, banning out Slark and the Lifestealer.
10 seconds
and
to go.
Zephyr scared of facing Chrissy's Nature's Prophet again, and also don't want to see that Alchemist support. So they're going to ban him out as well.
Reserve time.
I'll be joined by my co-commentator, Greg the Ginger, as soon as he gets his voice chat running again. And since they've banned him out so much, Zephyr looks like they're going to take the OD. EoT going to respond with a Nyx Assassin, and then think about their next pick for a little while. Up to this point, we've had seemed like Zephyr not playing the exact game that they've been playing most of the tournament, running Sexy Bambo as a support and putting Aeson in the off lane, which has seemed to actually not go well for them. So hopefully they'll turn it around here and
10 seconds to go.
Play a little more like they've played earlier in the tournament, or maybe they will drop here and have to go to the consolation round, and we'll see how it goes for them. EoT is playing really well right now, so they're going to have to
reserve time.
Play some pretty good Dota. EoT again on their second pick going into the reserve time, going to think about what they want to do here. They got a nice Nyx Assassin, and they are up against an OD, so you obviously don't want to go too strength heavy here. For us people here on the east coast of the United States, it's a little late to be watching Korean Dota at 2:30 in the morning. But sometimes you just gotta support those people that you like. Sometimes. EoT really likes to take their time on the second pick in a game. While they do that, we're gonna hop out here and grab Greg into our party real quick. Oh, that wasn't what we wanted. And they're gonna take the Mirana again.
Radiant's pick.
Not too overly surprising there. And an immediate Chen pick. Looks like Purge is gonna take that utility hero that you wanted him to take, my friend.
Yep, like I said, he does well in the jungle there, and the Koreans really love their Mirana.
They do. I mean, she is picked out, and I was mentioning it while you were gone last time. She is a top tier hero, especially in Korean Dota. They think that she can control a game like Naga Siren a lot does with TI3 support. Just
those big global ultis.
Anyway, welcoming back the Ginger of Soullessness himself, the Sultan of Sassy, my dear friend Greg.
5 seconds.
How's it going, y'all? Sultan of Sassy. How did I get sassy?
There it was. I heard it. I don't know. You were going to be the Sultan of Soulless, but I used it with Ginger, so it just happened that way.
Sultan of Supports.
Ah, the Sultan of Support. I apologize. But then I would be the crappy of carries, and I just didn't want to go with that.
Outstanding of off lanes. There we go.
There you go. Except that was
the glorious of gankers.
The glorious of gankers. That's it. Zephyr gonna ban out the Invoker. They don't want to play Invoker again. They are basically banning out heroes that Chrissy plays, and then literally EoT is banning out Corey's picks, and they also don't want to see Visage again.
Yeah, Visage is one of those top tier supports that no one likes to play against.
That's true. I don't see Blitz taking that OD mid though. Blitz is not really an OD player.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really not. He doesn't have like the big crazy sort of plays. He's just like the tank that's like trucks down mid and dealing out damage, which is frankly what Zephyr needs to do. They need to stop trying to be fancy about it, which I know is their style and always good Dota to watch, but if they want the win, they just gotta hunker down and
play some more traditional.
Yeah. or not even necessarily traditional, just safer.
That's a valid point. So Crystal Maiden going to pair up with the Mirana and the Nyx here.
Pick.
Two good supports, and then obviously one of their carries. I'd say Chrissy will probably take the Mirana. Unless they pick a harder carry. We'll see. There you go.
Vengeful. There you go. If Eosin does not go Vengeful Spirit, I am certain Zephyr is throwing the game. Saying it now.
Venge and Eosin are a nice combo. I would have to agree with that. And then I mean, I think Purge will go Woods with the Chen, because Purge is actually a really good Chen player, and I don't know why they haven't played him more. In fact, earlier in the tournament,
10 seconds to go.
Other teams were pretty much forced to ban Chen because Purge can play Chen well.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually rather good at playing Chen.
Reserve time.
Let's see. Well, there's the Elder Titan. Interesting pick.
Radiant's pick.
Yeah, with the CM multi and Mirana Starfall, Elder Titan will really, his aura will really boost their damage.
It really looks like EoT wants to replicate almost Zephyr's lineup last time. And there is who I believe our offlane's going to be.
Sexy Bambo.
I hope Sexy Bambo takes him. If they put Eosin on that Brenzel back, I'm going to be extremely surprised.
Yeah.
They also might hard carry though, because they don't have anything for Corey yet.
That is a good point. Although most of these games, like except for the Mirana last game, the previous two games, like Corey got his pick last, he got the AM last.
That's true.
Dyer's pick.
Yeah, Zephyr banning out that mid. They don't want to see that big
RP.
Magnus team fight.
They don't want that. I actually expect to see Roar play the Nyx Assassin this time. He has been really crafty this entire series. He might play the Elder Titan as well. We'll see.
I could see him doing that as well. I'm trying to figure out who would they bring mid. Shadow Fiend would be really good for them mid. A lot of DPS to combo with the Elder Titan aura.
That's true. We might see an SF, but he's not generally played too much in Korean Dota, I feel like.
Time.
Yeah.
They don't have long to pick. Let's see what they get.
And he would not do well against OD either.
Nobody does good against OD though.
Yeah, this is true.
Razor.
Radiant's pick.
I mean, it's a valid mid, and he can drain damage back, and he's not super mana reliant either. So
I'm just wondering, might Chrissy go on the Razor, hard carry Razor, and do Mirana mid?
They could do
Mirana
that.
would not do bad against OD.
This is true. Let's see what we hand Blitz here, or Corey.
10 seconds to go.
Corey might be a hard lane OD.
5 seconds.
There you go.
Oh, yep.
Look at it. There it is.
I wonder what Blitz is going to take.
I have no clue, but Corey took the OD. Purge. Look who it...
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
An Eosin on the bristleback. Gonna eat my hat.
I think I'll go find my new pair of boots. Why?
What you doing, Zephyr?
Well,
Eosin is such a good... Are we sure this is Eosin? We don't have someone else playing under his name?
they're subbing. So, actually, Chrissy's gonna take the Elder Titan.
Oh my.
I will jump to the Dire side and go through them real quick before they get out of the fountain, because we can cover our team pretty well. Jump on the Mirana, going to be going to the hard lane with Pyong behind him on the Crystal Maiden. Rayor took the Razor, looks like he might be going mid. Yep. The Nyx Assassin cast going to be going down there, looks like an offensive tri-lane. And finally Chrissy, going to be, going to be taking the Elder Titan to the safe lane by himself. And we'll jump down to Zephyr.
Yeah, right now we got Zephyr, the whole team swinging through their jungle. They do not want to run into any surprises there. We got Blitz on his beloved Storm Spirit. Got Corey on. It looks like he's going to be farming that OD. Aosin on the Bristleback, that's probably gonna go off lane. Sexy Bambo
30
on the
seconds to
Purge.
go.
Sexy Bambo on the Chen, and Purge on the Vengeful Spirit.
However, we aren't going to see Sexy Bambo doing what he was before. It looks like he plays Chen quite a bit with that set.
Yeah.
So that's a little more relaxed, and Aosin probably has the tankiest character he can have. Going to be taking the Bristleback to the off lane. Purge on the Vengeful Spirit.
Purge plays a good Vengeful Spirit as well. Purge denied that haste, probably could have taken it. Didn't want to risk.
Gonna be good.
Didn't want to let that Nyx have it early.
I mean, the Nyx backed up.
That's true. I'm really actually curious to see what the Roar can do against Blitz on his beloved Storm Spirit.
Yeah, I definitely feel Blitz is going to have the advantage here, not just because it's Blitz, but
Razor against a Storm Spirit, yeah, I'd have to agree.
Because Razor does well against more tankier people and really take the damage. I suppose Storm Spirit does do a lot of DPS as well, but he can only stop so much.
P. Young gonna instantly D-ward Zephyr.
Support after my own heart.
The instant D-ward, how about that? Blitz gonna lose all his damage in the mid lane here. Rior's gonna escort him back to his tower and tell Blitz to go home. Blitz has 6 damage to his name right now, and he still managed to get that last hit.
Well, minor note, he had the overload bonus 30 damage as well.
So he had 36 damage. Still, that's pretty low. And Rior's just gonna continue to drain every bit of damage he can get. And it's really smart. I mean, it's going to be one way to prevent Blitz from getting very much, well, it is Blitz's hero. Oh, we got some action down here in the bottom. Oh, the arrow.
Young's so close.
The arrow stops Corey from picking up first blood. Nice arrow from Jamal, whatever. Marana. Names I don't do well.
You have no right.
This tanky off-lane battle is the best thing I've ever seen, though. Bristleback versus an Elder Titan. They're both just punching each other.
I say Bristle is a pretty good counter to the Elder Titan, because way Elder Titan's aura works is that it reduces Bristleback's natural armor, but a lot of Bristleback's tankiness comes from his passive Bristleback, so, and that is not reduced by his aura.
Well, there you go. Aosin seemed to be having just a fine time up there. He's getting beat just a little bit in last hits, but not by much. The Razor actually dominating the last hit war. Blitz is not having a good time. In fact, he's jungling. He's gone in to pick off that jungle camp because he's having such a bad time with the Razor. Sexy Bambo picking up his own set of sentries so he can probably re-D-ward. Still a little hurt over that first one, I think. For some reason, my game picked the Elder Titan Spirit instead of him. I was like, wow, the Elder Titan has absolutely no items. What is he doing?
Yeah, Elder Titan does have that soul ring to help him harass with the Astral Spirit.
This is true. Blitz finally appearing back in the middle lane.
Doing well in those last hits.
That Razor is... Rior and the Razor have been doing rather well. He's going to gamble on a rune. It's going to pay off for him right here. And
I mean, you knew it wasn't bot. Blitz, better get back, man.
Well, when I said gamble, was the 4-minute mark up yet? I didn't think it had ticked over 4.
It was.
It was, okay. So with the Hastern, he can kind of control what's going on there, and it looks like Sexy Bambo going to smoke and shift mid with the Centaur creep. In fact, he might just be going top.
No, I'm pretty sure he'll be swinging around mid.
No, no, I think he's going top. Is he going to the enemy jungle? Oh, Sexy Bambo. He is.
Much. No, he's definitely just trying to take a long way around. Oh yeah, because he's getting right behind the Elder Titan right now.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna believe they're gonna go here. Yep. Also a shift mid from the Knicks, but here they go.
He's completely surprised with that. Oh.
Up, he didn't stun though.
Goes the EoT.
No use crying.
And
Aosin is able to pick up first blood.
Aosin with first blood. How about that?
First thing in the morning.
There was a rotation from the Knicks, but it's gonna be way too late. Sexy Bambo gonna take his path back home.
Got well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. EoT threw down a ward down bot trying to block that bottom camp, and it is just barely outside of the blocking.
Oh, it is.
But on the flip side, look at Pudge's ward there. That sentry ward just barely misses catching out that Ob's ward.
Oh wow, yeah, it is. Oh, Purge, poor Purge. Up, Aosin gets a kill mid. Not Aosin, Blitz. Blitz gets one with a little bit of help from his friends in the chin. Sexy Bambo getting to rotate like he wants to now.
Oh, the Titans come. Chrissy's come bot to try to harass Ori a bit.
Oh, Blitz. Blitz is gonna die here.
This is in trouble.
Oh, nope.
Bottle up.
Nice bottle, and he's gonna get away. They're gonna plop a sentry down there, and they are gonna set up in this middle lane.
That Razor.
That Razor is doing rather well. Rior has really played really well this game, and he's got his own bottle now, and a headdress.
It looks like Razor's going to be going mech. No indication what Nyx is going to be going. CM doesn't have much to her name either. Or the Titans got that soul ring. Morana doesn't even have phase boots yet. On the Radiant side, Storm Spirit has just a bottle and boots, but he almost has his mana boots up. Purge and Venge just has boots. OD has some power treads. Not much beyond that. Bristleback looks to be going for mech. He's got the headdress and the buckler completed.
And in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, Aosin gonna.
But he's so
tanky.
tanky.
He is extremely
He's gonna eat it, but he's going to. Oh, he manages to pick off the Crystal Maiden with the spikes. And here comes Blitz.
Blitz appears and Blitz murders. Oh, Blitz. Oh, Blitz.
Oh, but not.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
One more.
Boom.
There it goes.
You do not give Blitz Storm Spirit. I don't care who you are. You just don't give him that Storm Spirit.
Looks like they got. Zephyr's going to be pushing this bottom tower.
A nice
oh god, Purge. But Chen will send him back.
Purge will send him home. I don't think Purge got the communication there because he's sprinting out of the fountain. Okay.
I mean, it's just he was clicking away from the Elder Titan, and he was just clicking so much.
Please don't kill me.
Zephyr definitely seems to be in a better position this game.
They are definitely doing what they want to do here. What was funny was Aosin getting 3-man ganked, and he almost managed to get the Morana and the Crystal Maiden. Like, the Morana was dangerously low.
Morana was so close. If she didn't have that leap, she would have died.
Yeah.
Crystal Maiden barely got picked off, but then Blitz had a perfect rotation up top.
He did to finish it off. Aosin appears to be going mech, I believe you were saying, when that broke out.
Yes.
He's almost done with it.
Chen just picked up his arcanes. Okay, I was about to say Sexy Bamboo is not getting much farm on Chen, because normally Chen gets a bunch of farm from the jungle easily, but he hasn't been able to do that because he's been rotating so much, but that rotation has helped him.
I was about to say that he has rotated a lot. Looks like him and Purge are going to smoke up. Sexy Bamboo a little low on health to be smoke ganging, but I think they
Hand of God is up, so...
Oh, it is. That's true.
At global mech.
Is it global?
That's the benefit of Hand of God. Global heal. Level 1, just short of a mech. Level 2, more than a mech. Level 3, a lot.
Looks like
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
EoT is going to rotate into their own jungle, and Blitz going to pick up a DD and go back farm mid a little bit.
It looks like they want that Aeson again. Ooh, Aeson, you do not want to get too close to them.
Aeson rolling back.
And Nyx is there and waiting.
He does not have an ult, though.
There is that.
Hopefully Aeson smartly... Nope, Aeson, don't do it. You don't want it.
Well, he'll spot them out from there.
Dyer's mid tower could use a little help.
Or he'll peek and not see the Nyx.
That one tree blocked him vision.
But they're kind of rotating out of it now, so
Dyer's
maybe
mid tower's
not. They might stay.
technical difficulties.
All in the meantime, Blitz is going to pop his DD and murder this mill tower.
Dyer's mid tower won't last much longer.
And I believe that... No, they've just settled into farming the jungle over here. Purge is... I believe he was trying to
Dyer's
stack...
mid
No, he
tower
wasn't.
could use a
He was
little
just
help.
working on that camp. Was there an arrow there? I thought I heard an arrow.
Dyer's mid
Nope,
tower
it just missed.
Nothing now.
Oh, Aeson. Oh, Aeson.
Aeson, bad place to be.
He's not...
looks like
He's
in trouble.
fine. He's absolutely fine.
Oh.
In fact, he's going to turn around on 3 heroes. And get a kill.
Insane tankiness.
And get a kill.
Oh, but here's Razor.
But Purge has rotated to defend him, and Blitz is waiting in the wings. And he's
Hope they
going to
spot
go
him
on
out,
this...
but he'll pick off that CM.
Yes, he will.
Roll.
Yes, he will. In the meantime, Corey's going to be pushing bottom. He's leading the last hit war.
Dyer might want to mine.
Chrissy
The,
wants to try to pick him off somehow, but doesn't look possible.
Hand of God's popped.
Dyer best do something about that bottom tower.
Zephyr basically doing exactly what EoT did last game.
Dyer's bottom tower's getting the business.
They're pushing that
Dyer just couldn't save that bottom
Is there a
tower.
force staff? Yeah, there is a force staff on the on Corey.
OD.
Dyer's top tower, you know the drill.
But they're pushing towers, and they're zoning out the hard farm from Chrissy. Chrissy's not farming at all on that Elder
Dyer's
Titan,
top tower's
and the
getting
Mirana's
beat
not
down.
getting any farm at all, really.
Neither's Rayo is the only one that's gotten anything
Ray's
close to
mid
farm. He's
tower's
just
coming
picked up
apart.
his mech right now.
Dyer's
Let's go ahead and
top
have a look at
tower,
net worth, because I'm
Dyer's
thinking that...
got one less top tower.
Yeah. Actually, Aeson at the top of the charts.
But Aeson, Blitz, and Corey are pretty much in a dead heat. Corey's got a couple hundred on them, but not by much.
Look at CM's net worth.
Oh my lord.
CM is not having a good time.
Thus is the life of Crystal Feeder.
Crystal feeding. So Blitz is creeping here. He wants one of them.
Wants one of them, but he's found 3. Maybe in a bad position here, but Aeson's right there to...
Oh, nope. And there comes the ult, and they're going to drain his
run ult.
damage. I don't think she got too much damage there. 28. But Blitz is going to wisely back off. He does seem to know his limits on his beloved hero, which is always nice.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Blitz, in this competition, a few games I saw that Zephyr was losing with Blitz on Storm Spirit.
Sorry,
Nope,
the
just
Nyx
missed.
Assassin just got melted by the OD ult because they had a ward down.
Oh yeah,
But anyway, proceed.
drop the hammer.
Drop
But
the
yeah,
hammer.
the Koreans were learning. Yeah, okay, if you do take Storm Spirit, we will shut you down in every way, and your team won't be able to make plays. But now that he's got his groove back, Because I'm almost certain EoT was like, oh, they're gonna send OD mid, but nope.
Yeah, I mean that was definitely my expectation. Well, not someone you would see on Blitz, which is we know Blitz from watching Purge play, and it's just not someone you expect. But I did not expect the Storm Spirit pickup. I think it was smart. I think really Zephyr needed to get back to, oh god, Bristleback just got a Vanguard.
All the tank.
They needed to get back to players they know or heroes they really like to play. And Purge enjoys a good support like Venge. Blitz's hero is Storm Spirit, like infamously known Storm Spirit. And then Sexy Bambo playing a good utility hero that he can play, and ASN getting on, if he's gonna offlane, a good tanky offlane that, I mean, the thing about Elder Titan is while he's tanky, there's a little bit different playability to it than a Bristleback, definitely.
Because Bristleback, he's tanky from the start. His damage output can be a little harder to get up there. Because Elder Titan, in a team fight, he throws that spirit down and then pulls it back in. He has a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah.
And he has better team fight than Bristleback, but not as much tank.
That's true. I think they made a smart choice here, especially if they're going to put ASN in the off lane. The Bristleback is the way to go. Looks like they're going to want to fight this. There's the trap.
There's the Earth split.
Hits no one. And Blitz is going to chase down this Razor.
Guess what's happening?
Good
but
stun.
Chen looks in trouble.
Chen pops Hand of God, and Razor goes down. ASN's just going to continue to tank. They've got wards down. A missed arrow onto a creep, and will there be a net? No net. I was about to say, Chen's going to
Titan
drop.
takes on Chen.
There comes ASN's
Zephyr
back.
probably wants to get back now.
I'm actually surprised that Corey chose not to drop the hammer there. Purge just dodging another arrow.
See, Purge has not been getting much experience this game because he hasn't been ganking much. He's just been sitting in the jungle trying to cover Corey, who hasn't really been needing it, but he's been a bit of a deterrent.
I think
he's only got the level 1 swap.
Just level 1? Do you have any items yet?
He's got an urn and boots, nothing beyond that. He's also been warding, so...
I mean, he's playing their hard 5. He's buying wards and he's getting
this is true.
Pure support items. Speaking of which, the game I played the other day, I got Mana Boots on Venge.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot of fun.
It's a good thing, but...
Just not how you like to do it.
I just don't like it.
Well,
Somebody's on a roll.
there was the hammer,
goes
double
the hammer.
kill. And Blitz is going to
Blitz
catch.
is...
Oh, Blitz.
no.
Oh, Blitz. Rana almost dead. Zeus ult. No Hand of God there to save him.
Mana Boots are good on Venge. I just don't like them.
Yeah, I can understand that. ASN finally, he a little too cocky there. He just headlonged into 5 enemy heroes and paid the price, losing their mech, and oh, he has a Bloodstone. I was about to say, did Blitz really buy back there? Nope, Bloodstone.
Yeah, just Bloodstone speeding it up.
This Razor's chilling in the jungle. If Blitz can spot him out here, this could be a bad day. There it is, and he has a haste rune. Oh, and he dodges the impale. Did you see that?
That was incredible.
That was a solid dodge, but they're not going to catch the Razor.
But they are covering him enough.
They caught the CM. Oh, they need
the Moron
They need a ward.
Here comes the Splitter.
Tower won't last much longer.
But it only hits ASN, who laughs and then runs away. Nobody lost there, but definitely favoring Zephyr, I feel like. They want this tier 2 tower. Corey has his Force Staff and a Null Talisman. And he's got the Ultimate Orb, so he's working toward his Sheep Stick. An interesting pickup actually by Corey there, because most OD players really like to get the Mystic Staff first.
Yeah.
Sexy Bambo, a little out of position again.
He wanted the both the slightly additional armor and tank to try to deal with the Titan that was harassing him at the time.
That's a valid point. And I mean, it's not like Corey's not going to farm it up. He's at the top of the net worth chart again. And I'm guessing that he's leading, well, Blitz 4-1 at the top on kills, with an ASN trailing 4-2 and then 3-0 on Corey.
But Corey's ahead in last hits.
A lot better, and then yeah, obviously Corey leading the last hit war to Ray or their mid. I mean, we're talking about their safe lane, 73 last hits. He really was not having a good time.
Denied.
Blitz is denying creeps in the top lane. He's by himself, halfway near their tier 2, and he's denying creeps. Oh, Blitz. He needs to be really careful here, though, because Nyx has ulted. And
They've got a ward down there.
Yeah,
the Nyx won't get spotted out, but he knows Mirana's there, so he doesn't want to get too close to her in case she does have friends.
Blitz smartly. Blitz just seems to know on Storm Spirit. It's like he just has some kind of intuition with it. Like he walked into the shop there right as the Nyx came around, and then went and got that camp right as he turned away. That was just interesting, to say the least.
It looks like Elder Titan's going for a BKB now.
Alright, let's recap a little bit.
That getting the hammer dropped on him.
Nice. Tranquils are up on the Crystal Maiden. Mechanism is finished on the Razor, and he has power treads. Nyx sitting on mana boots and 500 gold, and the Mirana has finished her ultimate orb, probably working toward her Lincoln Sphere. Looks like we're gonna get a little rotation from Sexy Bambo, by the way, up here with Blitz. Yep.
Oh, and they jump in on the Mirana, but not gonna quite catch her. Don't have any ward vision. And on the die side, we got a Blitz has his Bloodstone, as we mentioned earlier.
Let the fun begin.
It looks like he's getting sent home to get that mana back up, and I'm guessing he's going for a Orchid now.
Yeah.
Sexy Bambo on the Chen has his Mana Boots 4 staff and just bought a gem for them.
Yep.
Purge only has an Urn and Boots of Speed again, but he has been keeping that ward vision up well.
Blitz gonna get an easy pickup on the Crystal Feed. And Purge has been arrowed up here, but Hand of God.
Oh.
That's 4 in a row.
Mirana jumps into the wrong territory.
She thought she was going to have some backup there, and there was no backup to be had.
Was having technical difficulties.
She saw the split earth, and she thought it was time to go, and suddenly Hand of God came out.
Could use a little help. Hope the Dire weren't partial to that mid
Aerith on the Bushback takes down the mid tower. Razor wants to go on him, but no avail. It looks like... nope,
what is Purge working toward? Because he has a Ring of Health and a Ring of Protect. Oh, he's bought Tranquils. That's it.
Yeah, which is a nice item on her, because Vengeful Sphere does have horrible move speed. As a few forums I've read and some other announcers said, Ice Frog really needs to give Vengeful Spirit a bit of a buff, because her abilities are nice, but just like her character is not so good. Like, she needs either a little more attack, a little more move speed, maybe a little armor, a little HP, a little something, because she's a little too fragile and doesn't have enough output beyond her spells.
Respectable. The Hood of Defiance. Is it a Hood of Defiance? It might not be.
Yeah. Hood of Defiance.
Yep, Hood of Defiance on Bristle. And
he's actually picked up the whole pipe.
Okay. Corey also finished his Sheep Stick. So he's ready to go on that OD.
Look at the XP graph.
XP?
Zephyr is more than 10,000 ahead. Oh, Blitz going on the Crystal Maiden.
Over here now.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite have her yet, but there we go.
Nick's gonna do a nice little mana burn, but not gonna matter.
Yeah, and also on the gold graph, there are a solid 14,000 ahead.
Zephyr
They've had a commendable lead this entire game.
Zephyr has definitely been playing their game.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It looks like
you know the drill.
The Mirana's gonna try to swap tier 1 for tier 2 here.
Radiant's bottom
Not
tower
that it's
seen
really
better
gonna
days.
matter, I don't
The
think.
Dire might want to mine their
Oh.
top tower.
Big sleep up top, but no follow-up to it.
And the tower falls.
Dire's
Purge
top
getting
tower's
it.
gone.
He needed that gold. I could see a 4-staff now. He might be working toward a blink. He has 1,000 gold saved up.
4-staff is usually a better idea with
I mean, I agree. I would much rather have a 4-staff on her, but I do know that some pro players like to go for the blink so they can blink, swap, and get someone really out of position.
Yeah. Usually best to go for the 4-staff first to try to protect yourself.
Again, Zephyr trying to pick up the oh lord, that was scary and close for Corey there. Trying to pick up the Roche here.
And they'll get it pretty much uncontested.
Well, it
Oh, looks
No.
like EoT's going in on it, but I doubt they'll get it in time.
Elder put that spirit in before, and Corey was getting bash lorded, and they tried to stomp.
The Radiant put
But it's not gonna
And
matter.
Corey picks up the Aegis. Corey
Mirana.
4-stats up.
Rana continuing to push the bottom lane. She's got her Lincolns done.
Radiant's
She is only
bottom
level
tower
12.
ain't a pretty sight right now.
What's our hero level looking like? Yeah. Blitz already up to level 16 on the Storm Spirit. And then Corey 14 and AS
Trouble
following
brewing at
14.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Chen's got his second level of Hand of God.
I believe they'll probably try to high ground this. Elder Titan finishes up his
Radiant's bottom
BKB
tower
right at
ain't
the
a
Up,
Storm.
pretty
Blitz
sight
going
right
bot.
now.
Gets
He
his,
wants a
up, he's
a
got the Orchid
Orchid.
up. Can she up, she's gonna TP.
Radiant's
Does he not
bottom
have the
tower
W?
seen better days.
Oh,
He
did
popped
not.
the he used that to pop the Lincolns.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom
Sad
tower.
day right there.
Thanks.
So Mirana had to go back home, and Blitz can bloodstone his way back across the map if he wanted to. I think he's just gonna walk. That Elder Titan spirit does a lot of damage.
Yeah, and it's been nerfed a lot.
Corey continuing to not care because he has an Aegis.
Yep. Yeah, the Elder Titan over the past several patches, its damage has almost been decreased by half, and its vision has been decreased a lot, which was really needed because it was almost like a moving ward.
I'm actually curious to see. Oh, Vlad's finished on Aeson on the bristle. I'm curious to see if they'll try to force this here, or if they'll back off. It looks like Aeson's gone to farm the Ancients 2-stack over here, which Bristle can do ungodly well. Purge still holding on to his gold. He's going to do a little jungle farming himself, and the Chen doing the same. BKB finished on Razor. Just comes out. And is that Mirana smoked? She was. And so is the Crystal Feedin', who's going to run into a Blitz again. Oh, Crystal Feedin'.
Blitz is smart enough to get away from that.
That was smart.
Other way around.
Well, Blitz ran away from it as well because he ran into a smoked Crystal Maiden, which would imply more heroes.
Yes, this is true.
Blade of Alacrity on the Mirana. Think she's going to Fusel Blade, perhaps?
Yasha and then Manticell.
Yasha. I don't know. I always forget Yasha.
Not many people go Diffusal Blade on Mirana anymore.
Guess
I mean, I
what's
can see
happening
why
to
you
Dire's
wouldn't.
bottom tower.
Still holding on to that Aegis for Corey. And
Although the
Dire
four
best
Zephyr are
do
pushing
something about
bot.
that bottom tower.
Aeson doesn't really have to worry about conserving his mech with the Hand of God. Here comes the Stomp. Yep.
Dire's bottom
Gonna hit
tower
2.
got blown to bits.
But again, they just don't care. Is Elder Titan leveled highly? No, he's only got 1 level of Stomp. I was curious why it was lasting such a short amount of time.
Yeah, you usually don't level that up.
It's valid.
You really need the aura is better and the damage from the Astral Spirit.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Corey has not imprisoned anyone lately, but he is, oh wow.
Doesn't need to, he just kills them all.
Doesn't need it. He's got enough intellect not to worry about it. Really, he could afford to he could force staff in and trap one hero and murder another.
Radiant's top tower's taking a hit.
And he's still holding on to the hammer and his BKB. He's gonna hold his BKB
One
until
last top tower for the Radiant.
also, was that a buyback from
As a buyback from Nyx.
Alright, so he's going to drop the hammer there.
It was
on
the hammer, but it doesn't get anyone.
BKB.
So all BKB. Oh, Blitz runs in, gets the Razor.
And Purge going to get a good stun.
But nope, no follow-up.
No, they're going to back off here.
Oh dear, that's...
6 in a row.
Oh wow, Corey. Oh wow. Oh, Blitz, be careful. Oh,
solid
Blitz
save
does
from
not
Blitz.
care.
7 in a row.
And down goes the Elder Titan.
Towers hurting.
And the Crystal Fiend gonna go to Blitz, and Blitz is not gonna stop. And he's gonna pick up
Oh,
the
my lord.
Piranha. Just deny yourself, Blitz. Just deny yourself.
Nope, he refuses to give up.
Deny yourself, Blitz.
Dire's mid
Oh, he is going. Is he gonna get out?
Radiant's top towers hurting.
Nope.
Oh, Elder Titan with a very nice spirit there to get the kill.
Mid rags didn't make it.
He tried. Blitz tried so hard there, but the middle rack's gonna fall. Both of them go
Plus,
down.
he's already back up, so it doesn't really matter for him.
It was still rather entertaining to watch. Elder Titan
Except with ultimate order.
has a gem. Did he have that gem the entire time?
Nope, that would be Sexy Bambo's gem.
That would be. So is there's the Urn of Shadows finished on the
And Purge did spend his gold on a 4-staff.
Good move, Purge. Gets himself a 4-staff. ASN setting on Pipe, Mech, Vanguard, and Power Treads, and a Vlad's.
Think he's gonna get a Radiance?
I don't know why not. I mean, seriously. I mean, he's farming well. He's up to 2,700, and there's no utility item he needs now. He could
He has
honestly
got them all.
go Radiance and just have a good time.
He's got 4 bonus armor from the Vlads and the mech. So he's plenty tanky, plus the Vanguard, and him being him.
Yep. Blitz picking up an Ultimate Orb, probably going to be turned into the Sheep Stick. So he'll have Sheep and the Silent Stick, so. Corey has got a Perseverance. Perseverance? Lincoln Sphere?
Yeah.
I can see
Or
that.
he might be cocky and go for the double hammer.
Oh, I did not think about the refresher. That's a valid point. I don't think the hammer's doing that much for them now. Not with as many BKBs as they got on the other team. Pipe and Mech popped. It's Hand of God up. Hand of God is up. They're going to just take this tower.
Ooh, a big sleep.
But he's only... Yeah, I mean, and there goes the BKB.
Corey pops the BKB.
So does the Razor and the Elder Titan. They're going to back up. Hope for a chase here. Wait for the BKBs to wear out. And then Hand of God. That's literally what they're going to do here. They're going to walk back up.
8 in a row.
There goes the hammer.
There it goes.
There it was with no BKBs.
Dire's lost the top tower.
Bristleback picks off the Crystal Feeding, and he gets the Nyx. The other 3 are
Top
forced to
rags is
retreat.
taking hits.
And there's the
Dire's top
GG.
rags
GG was
didn't
called.
make it.
Yeah, I'm in our party chat, so. GG called.
Gotcha.
Definitely the way to go
The
there.
Radiant done it.
I mean, that was what Zephyr needs to do. Zephyr, a nice, quick 30-minute game. They pushed when they needed to push. Corey farmed on not a super farm dependent hero, but I mean, Outworld Devourer with a lot of farm is as good as any other. 8-0.
It's less the farm, he needs more the levels.
I mean, the key to it here, if you look at the breakdown, Venge on Purge was 0-1, Sexy Bambo was 0-1, and ASM was 5-2. The Nyx was 1-7, and the Crystal Feeding was 0-7. So
Yep.
they made it happen where they had to make it happen, and they took care of Game 4. So that's going to put us at 2-2 overall. This is going to Game 5, and it's only 3 in the morning, I think.
Only.
Well, good game from Zephyr. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed that one a little better than the past few.
Yeah, it's always nice to see our team win.
Yeah, it really is. Think we'll get Game 5, and then that'll probably be it for a while. Maybe get some sleep.
Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed
Sleep
it.
will be nice.
Right. Until next time, this is Sarge signing out. My friend Greg.
See you later.